The My Arcade Gamer V Portable 220-in-1 portable handheld gaming system thing. I kept seeing this thing at CVS every time I went in, and I knew it was just going to be a matter of time before I couldn't help myself. I'd end up buying this stupid thing and then inevitably torturing myself. So, here we go. Get ready for a mega marathon of gaming.
Alright, so up first is Battle Plan. And oh boy, starting off strong with a space shooter. Yep, just hold down that fire button and go. Nothing much else to say here. Next up is Defier. Looks like this is gonna be a fighter or something, or... Nope. So I guess the objective here is to grab the red thing over here, and then climb up to the top in order to grab another red thing, or turn off this light? I don't know. Besides being confusing, what makes this bad is the climbing. It's kind of a crapshoot if he's gonna grab a ledge or not. Come on, you fucker! Come on! Ugh! The only thing this game defies is fucking logic. Anyway, up next we have Shark. It took me a little while to figure this one out. Apparently your goal is to eat the littler fish and try not to be eaten by the bigger fish. Circle of life. Okay, simple enough. Kinda boring though. This one is freaking weird and kinda hard. You're a dog on an electrified wire doing flips through these hoops of fire, but it's absolutely impossible to jump through these fuckers. Also, the screen moves with you and it won't allow you to go backwards, which is freaking annoying. And why can't I jump on this floating island? Why would they put this here if I can't jump on it? Jig Chick is okay. Kinda tricky, but kinda fun. I mean, it's basically just Q-Bird, except with Jig Chick. Jig Chick? What am I? I'm like a red baby chicken, jump around on blocks, avoiding bombs. Alright, anyway. On to Curly Monkey. Now, this is the one that not only is on the cover, but is also featured twice on the back of the box. So, they must have been real damn proud of this one. You're basically just Diddy Kong with a boomerang, which would be awesome if Nintendo added that to the next Donkey Kong game. But man, I can't get past the second frog. I mean, fuck. Come on, fuck! Fuck this. Next. Hero Mice 2. What happened to Hero Mice 1? So it looks like you use B to do this dumb little motion, catching the mice and riding them on the ground so they can scurry away. If you use A, you'll just launch them into the air instead, resulting in the loss of life. Not just mouse life, but also your life as well. So I guess just don't throw them and you'll be all set. Outrun with a lowercase r. Interesting. I actually like the concept of this one. You control a handful of escaped criminals who have to run through this sea of prison guards to the promise of freedom. It's basically just Frogger in reverse, and apparently I'm very bad at it. Police versus Thief. So in this one, you have to get tricky on the track to try to catch the criminal. You're not allowed to go backwards, which adds a little level of challenge here. Wait, catch out? What the fuck does catch out mean? And there's virtually zero audio in this one, which just makes it feel kind of empty. I don't know, other than that, it's really not that bad. Alright, time to relax and do a little fishing. Yeah, lots of options here. Choose between free play and a challenge mode. Pick your location or locus, I guess. Huh, look at that. I learned a new word today. Then select the preferred time of day, your preferred tackle. We're gonna go with the classic hand-dug American worm. And then, yeah, it's fishing. Not much else to say about this, except I can't seem to catch a fucking fish. I recommend Real Fishing for PS1. Also Real Fishing 2. Anyway, on to the next. Alright, this one's quite a treat. Get ready for Primitive Man. Oh my god, look at those ugly freaking graphics. And you move so sluggishly. Ugh. Everything just feels so unresponsive and in slow motion like. Oh. I thought the shadows were holes this whole time. When you crouch, the screen just shifts down and stays there until you jump. What a weird anomaly of game programming. Okay. I appear to be stuck. How do you crawl? Obviously, you have to go this way, so there must be a way to crawl, right? Oh, okay. You hold A while you're ducking. Yeah, that was self-explanatory. And I love how you careen through the floor, just flailing your arms when you die. Ugh, primitive man. Yeah, more like primitive game. Which I guess is the point of an 8-bit arcade-styled handheld, but holy shit, this is on a whole nother level of bad. Alright, moving on. Alright, little super tennis. Or just tennis. Just regular old tennis. Well, I mean, you could choose to go up against a panda, so I mean, there's that. What? Well, but where am I? How do you know where to hit the ball? There should at least be a racket on the screen. Or I guess you could just mash A and never miss the ball and pretty much win every time. Boy, doesn't this make you feel like you're right on the court. Next. Get ready for speed challenge. Buckle up, buckaroos, and get ready for fucking blast off. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're off to a good start here. Oh boy. Can you feel the speed? Alright, next game. Vanguard. Okay, so you're a tank. Very slow-moving tank. Fighting another tank, which is also a very slow-moving tank. Ugh, these graphics keep glitching out on me. Ugh. Oh, this game sucks. Alright, next. Extreme Rally. Alright, more car games. And again, off to a great start here. Oh my god, this is the worst. And again, why with the lack of audio? It's really bothersome. I mean, could they really not have been bothered to put in, like, car sound effects at least? Alright, up next we have Primitive Woman, which, surprise, surprise, is just the same fucking thing as Primitive Man, except that you're a woman in a snow-themed level. Actually, I feel like this plays better. Not much better. I mean, look at this meat. I can't reach that. No, God. Come on, get on the... fuck. Okay, maybe this isn't any better. Although the skiing part was kind of fun. Ugh, Mahjong. I mean, do we really... whatever. Yep, it's Mahjong. Or however it's pronounced. So far, this is the best game. Frontline Gallop. Alright, so what do you think this is going to be about? If you guessed horses, guess again. Okay, come on. Alright, can I play now? Come on. Come on, guys, get on the fucking vehicle. Alright, finally. And you die in one shot. What a blast. Really? Do we need to go through this whole freaking intro again? Yeah, no thanks. Next. Alright, F-22, number 19. Well, you're a very pink plane. Just doing plane things. Flying around, fighting other planes. Yeah, just a plain old plane game. Can't complain. Okay, moving on. Racing Fighter. Well, you could run out of bullets, so I guess be wary of that. And you explode. Like a lot. Like a lot. But it doesn't seem to matter, I guess, so just drive until you're out of fuel and then, go play something better. Look, my fuel gauge is going down even though I'm not moving. So is it a fuel gauge or is it a fucking time limit? Ugh, fuck this. Wonder Rabbit. And oh my god, I wonder, am I even a rabbit? Alright, so we basically have a Mario clone here, and a very bad one at that. Can you not even climb? You should definitely be able to climb. Come on, how the fuck do you climb? I want the treasure! Moving on. Seething! Oh boy, another car game. Hey, what exactly makes this seething? I mean, they're just throwing random words at these games. I guess you'll be seething with anger by the end of this. Aether Mission, or maybe it's Ether? I've only ever seen that word written. And yep, it's just another space shooter. Seen one, you've seen them all. Except in this one, you can't hold down the fire button and send out a never-ending stream of bullets, so it'll be like button mashing. Alright, moving on to Magic Johnny, or Tony? Or is it Joni? Oh look, a storyline. Because nutrition sucked by the huge monster. Oh, the green land is becoming to wasteland. Oh, fucking. To one day, a little hero called Joni has come up. Who the fuck can read that fast? And oh my god, what the fuck was that? Okay, A, what am I? And B, what is that weapon? It's like a flower staff that comes alive and eats the little guys. And I don't even know, man. This is like a lunatic's fever dream. And why the hell can't I get this damn treasure chest open? I'm trying every possible button and combination of buttons I can think of. Alright, enough Magic Johnny or Tony or Joni or wherever the fuck. I'm moving on. Atlantic Fishing 2005. Because if one fishing game just wasn't enough, here's another. Yep. Next. Dejectile? Is that even a word? Spoiler alert, it's not. Oh, and this is just Bomberman. Difference. Wow, what a literal name for a game, since this is literally just one of those Find the Differences games. Except on a horribly tiny screen. Falling Blocks, also known as Tetris. Yep, it's a Tetris clone. But that is certainly not the Tetris music. What is that? Sounds like the Dreidel song or something. Fated Pirate. This has got to be badass. Except that I can't seem to figure out how to move. Yep, not sure what I'm doing here, so I guess we're done with this. Final Shot. I wish there was a final fucking game. It's just kind of like a rail shooter-like thing. I don't know, kind of boring. Now, this one's a little different. Fairy's Treasure. All you do is time your button press with the little red dots swinging around underneath you there, and you just watch as an ugly green little goblin fairy collects objects of varying value. Not much else to say about this. It's basically a claw machine game. Contest, or Contest 2004. You mash A as your projectiles automatically gravitate towards your enemy and try to avoid getting hit by anything. Danger Bridge. Now, this one's actually pretty sweet. The goal is to help these little mushroom fellas across the bridge by alternating between the front and back sections and shifting them left and right accordingly. It's actually pretty challenging to pay attention to both ends of the bridge as these little idiots wander around in erratic patterns and inevitably just into the water. I'd recommend this one. Crystal Blast. This one's a little less awesome. I hate how precise you have to be with these bomb drops. Just blast away the crystals in your cute little plane and enjoy the lullaby music. Fling Ball. Just fling the ball into this wall of squares, but watch out because that dick robot wants your balls. This might be more fun if I could control the direction of the ball flinger, but it just changes on its own. Not really, I pass. Crazy Eights. I don't actually know how to play this game, so I don't know, I'm sure it's fine. Also pass. Moving on to Cookies Labyrinth. So I guess you're a mouse collecting cookies in a labyrinth. There's no audio again, and what's really weird is if you press A while holding your directional, you just stop in your mouse tracks. Actually, stopping sounds pretty good. I'm done. Get ready for some climbing. Why the 3 different fonts? This one is actually pretty hard. I've played similar games in the past. It's not bad. You can give this one a shot. Let's try some Fruit Gift. Got Fruit Gift. It's like oddly hard to say. What is up with this title screen? Hey, you got this dopey ass caveman sitting there. He's like all confused looking. He's like he wanted some meat instead. He's like, what the fuck is this shit? That was a terrible caveman impression. Okay, so anyway, I guess you take control of your fruit and you launch it at the other corresponding fruit shapes, scrolling on the left and or right, and yeah, next. Wonder Ball. And oh yes, does it make me wonder. You press B to send the tan ball and A for the brown, and make sure you send them into the correctly colored holes for points, and these guys get all excited, and yep. Lots of excitement here. Alright, Ghost Castle. Now we're talking. Or... well, I can't go up. Nor can I go down. See if I can shoot anything. Doesn't seem like I can shoot anything. Okay, never mind. I guess we're done here. Gin Rummy. Yet another card game that I strangely don't know how to play. So, I think I will pass. Water Pipes. This is a cool little game. It reminds me of that old Windows game. I think it had slime or something instead. Anyway, just connect your pipes and try to get the water from point A to point B. Simple enough. Not too bad. Go Fish! Finally a card game I know how to play. And it sucks. Next. Golden Freaking Bird. So, you're a blueberry in a knit cap, and your objective is to free the golden freaking birds. Oh my god, you move so slow. Watch out, Blue! Those spiky hair brushes are gonna get you. Next game. Robot Tank. So, are you a robotic tank, or a robot that drives a tank, or... I guess we'll do attack mode. I don't know. Okay, so I can't figure out what to fucking do here. Can't shoot. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's try defend mode instead. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't shoot anything. Well, I guess I'm just fucked. Next. Alright, let's play some good old hammer and nail. I'm a contractor, so I should be good at this one. What is with this purple-ass hammer? It's got this weird, wacky shape to it and these silly facial expressions. I wish I had a hammer like this. Alright, so I guess you take the roll of the hammer and you're supposed to plug these holes with the nails if or when they happen to hop over them. Yeah, this should keep you entertained for a while. You know, depending on what passes for your bar of entertainment. Happy Match. It's just one of those matching games where you flip the card over and try to figure out where its matching image is. I don't know exactly what makes it so happy. Maybe that dancing kitty with the comb over? Yeah, that's probably it. Makes me happy. Candy Workshop. In this one, you catch the candy and... I guess you bring it over here. Okay, so the belt is moving now, and... honestly, I have no freaking clue what to do. I don't know why I can and can't catch certain candies. I don't know if I'm supposed to put them together in a basket or in separate baskets. What candies go together at all. And it's not actually just me. I mean, even the demo seems confused. Highjump. Alternate between A and B, run, jump, and never make it over the bar. Alright, Ice Ocean. So, I gotta say, this one took me a minute to figure out. Per usual, there are no instructions, so like the bulk of these, it's a fucking guessing game. At first, I thought I wanted to break through this ice while avoiding the Italian fish, but then I realized that you actually want to ignore the ice and murder the fish instead. Well, actually, you don't ignore the ice. You ricochet the rock from off of the ice into the fish in order to kill it. If you hit a fish directly with a rock, the fish responds. What a weird and not very good concept for a game. I mean, you're a mermaid who loves to murder fish with trick shots. Actually, it sounds kind of cool. Vigilant. And it's another space shooter. Next. Island. You're a little brown round walking around kicking eggs off your island. It's strange, but not particularly bad. Music's pretty cool too. Bug Catcher. Well, I expected to be a frog, not Mike the monster from Monsters, Inc. Also, you're only supposed to catch the bugs that coordinate with your color. That might have been nice to know going in. Planet Race. Jeez, another space shooter? And this one has so much shit on the screen, I can't tell what the fuck's even going on. Toy Factory. Again, it's all about color coordination. Catch the colored balls in the correctly colored bins and recycle the bombs. Also the clocks, because clocks are not toys. Toad in the Hole. Wait, Toad in the Hole? These aren't toads, those are fucking moles. This is just whack-a-mole. And also whack a weird weed sometimes. Moving on. Through Man. Watch out, world. Here comes Through Man. Shooting down birds because fuck them. Flying into psychedelic caves and changing the game perspective and... yeah, next. Brother Ball. In this one, you're a stack of Pokeballs from Pokemon rescuing other Pokeballs. And speaking of Pokemon, I really hate when people say Pokemon. Like when you say, oh yeah, that's a Pokemon thing or whatever, and they're like, oh, I don't know anything about Pokemon. It's like, you know it's fucking Pokemon. Why are you saying it like a fucking idiot? And just to accentuate the fact that you don't care about it? Fuck you. Anyway, this game sucks. Aim Cruise. And surprise, surprise, it's another space shooter. Watch out for those space helicopters. Benthal World. Who presents this? Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, it's kind of like a weird Tetris. Yeah, I actually kind of like this. It's a newer take on that timeless classic. Blocks World. Well, the only real challenge here is how slow your freaking cursor moves. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, come on. Ugh, fuck! Bicycle. Bicycle, I want to ride my bicycle. Alright, enough of that. Well, this is just like any of those other car games. Just ride and ride and ride, hit one thing, and you're done. Game over. Balloon Shoot. Just hold A and move the cursor over the balloons. As far as I can tell, you can't lose. Submarine. Just bomb the subs, but watch out because they fire back. Gallagant. Or Gallagant? Like Gallivant? Whatever, it's just a Space Invader clone. Spring World. Round Brown is back and he's collecting nice things while avoiding the bad things. Also, there are springs, so... yep, solid game. Alright, moving on. Animal Contest. This is the shittiest thing of ever. You can't actually control anything. You tap your tent, out comes a random animal from both you and your opponent's side, and then one of you wins. It's basically like that card game War, but with animals and an extremely unclear criteria of which critter is better. Holy shit, what a joke. Up next is Solitaire. And, yep, it's Solitaire. Ever play Solitaire? Well, there you go. Seaport Garl. Did they mean guard? I mean, they're guarding the seaport, right? So, I don't know. It's whatever. It's fine. Spades. And it's another card game that I don't know how to play. So, moving on. Sea Maid. What the fuck, like mermaid? All you do in this one is collect the pearls before you run out of air. But it's okay if you do run out of air, because you just automatically return to the surface for another breath, and then you get right back down to it. Aren't mermaids supposed to be able to breathe underwater? Well, I guess that's why this is a sea maid instead. You don't hear much about them, because they all drowned. What's really annoying here is that every time you let go of the directional pad, you automatically just start swimming up, so you're constantly fighting the controls. Oh, and what clearly looks like enemies there, they don't actually hurt you. So, yeah. Awesome game. Alright, on to Road Worker. Wait, are you a road worker or are you a soldier? The goal here is to make all of the appropriate roadway repairs before time elapses. You know, I actually like this one. It's kind of charming. Cowpoke. Well, you're a simple cowpoke fighting missile-spitting blue demon wolves. Again, as silly as this is, I actually can't say that I hate it. It plays well enough. So, yeah, it's fine. Animal Blocks. Oh god, it's just Mahjong again. Next. Rabbit Village. Here you try to rescue rabbits with your weird contraption. I can't actually seem to do anything about the bombs dropping or the parachuting enemies, so I guess you play this for 5 to 10 seconds and then you lose, and that's that. Hurry Burry. And oh my, look at Burry. Ugh, look at this ugly ass game. Why am I green now? Anyway, it's like a little puzzle solving thing with nondescript nonsense. You just guess around. And once you lose once, you go right back to stage 1, so yeah, that's awesome. It's time for Rudder. Or, I don't... What do you... So I guess that just resets the game. Oh, okay. So you have to use these arrows to move this little guy around, and you follow the numbers that change based off your direction, and then you hit 0 and you win. That's it. It doesn't even reset the course. You have to do that manually. What a fucking load. Bolt action. This better be a sniper game or something. Of course not. It's just another plane-based shooter. Jesus, this music is freaking sporadic. Pulveration. Pulveration? Again, that's not even a fucking word. It's almost a word, but not quite. Oh, and it's another overhead tank game. At least in this one, you get more shit to shoot at. Just pulverate everything in sight, I guess. Airway. Yet another plane game, and the weirdest one yet. I do have to say, they did add the addition of dropping bombs on any land-based enemies, which I think is cool and actually makes far more sense. So, props to that. Mouse Hero 1! Oh boy, I can't wait to see what started it all. And wow! This makes way more sense than the sequel. Well, except for these bombs with their long-lasting, wide-ass blast radius. What the fuck? And if you miss one mouse, you lose? So these bombs just block you off and completely fuck you. Wow, maybe the sequel is better. Alright, time for music moment. Whoa, shit, they just launch you right into this one. No title screen or anything. So I guess you're a dinosaur catching musical blood drops, which is a pretty badass band name, by the way. Musical blood drops. And you can't seem to win or lose. I mean, look, I just completely stopped moving around. There's no score, there's no timer, it's just, play at your own whim. And speaking of stopping, I'm loving that frozen bird in the background. Yep, just take in the scenery. Pattern Maker. And oh god, it's the same thing as that fruit game. Except in this one, I can't seem to make anything happen. I mean, I'm hitting every single button and combination of, and just nothing. So, yeah, moving on. Panda Adventure. You play the role of a panda, making your way across a peaceless land. And what the fuck? Did you see that shit? That was the cheapest freaking death ever. Snaffo. Which I guess is another card game that I don't know how to play. Man, I really need to learn more card games. Power Robot. I mean, not much of a power robot if you ask me. Mostly you just bob around on a big ass spring, trying to get up onto the platforms. It's actually pretty fucking hard. Rattly the Snake from Donkey Kong Country 2 would put this idiot robot in his place any day. Pizza Boy. Just deliver the pizzas. You know, if you can make it up and down these narrow-ass roadways. Fuck. Seawolf. Shoot down the enemy ships in this super fun submarine simulator. Yep, it's a sub-sim. Okay, moving on. Nutcracker. Psh, yeah, this guy looks like he's ready to gobble some nuts. You run by the baddies to get to the princess, and man, this is one ugly looking map. Oh, and watch out. You can shoot bullets, but you only have like 3 rounds of ammunition. And by the time you get to the 3rd stage, this guy starts off like right on top of you. And I'm out of bullets, so I guess I'm far past fucked. Mowing. Just mow the grass, watch out for obstacles, and collect up the diamonds to the most ill-fitting music ever. Oh, and watch out for that dog. Go fuck your mower up. Go fuck your mower up big time. Mirror World. So you set up mirrors, and they don't reflect the fireballs like I thought they would. Oh, you kick them off the ledge to make a block, which... And I don't know. I have no idea. This game sucks. Wild Rider. That's another one of those drive fast and avoid the obstacles games, which I suck at. Puzzle, which is not a jigsaw puzzle game, which I expected it to be. It's one of those slide the tiles puzzle games, which I can't say I've ever been a big fan of. I like that it's in a retro Windows screen, though. Can I minimize it? Oh, nope. You just turn it into an insane version. Metromania. I know, for fuck's sake. Another one of these? Is it any different than any of the other ones? A little. You skid around a bit, and apparently you collect points for hitting certain vehicles, but Per usual, I just seem to explode every other second. I hate these games. Mechano. What is this? It's like is this just teaching shapes to a toddler? Cool. Honestly, it's one of the least infuriating games I've played, so I'll take it. High card. And it's just war. Well, at least I know how to play this one. Next. Magic egg. So one button controls one, and the other controls the other. And I have no idea what I'm doing here, so moving on. Little Witch. So I'm a witch with a 3-round burst, fighting along a seaside highway. Pretty cool. Lightning, and oh my god, are you goddamn serious? Well, at least the computer seems to be doing as bad as I am at this. Dringle. That is the ugliest name for a game. Huh. Well, it's actually kind of a cool little puzzle solver. No sound, though. Aerial Hero. Is there anything to do? I wish you'd stop moving perpetually in the direction you pick. You can't just hold still. There's a guy. Am I hitting him? Am I doing any damage at all? There's no indication. Alright, forget this. Aether, or Ether, whatever, cruiser. And it's another space shooter. Jumping Kid. So, it looks like you're a kid who jumps over things. The first level is a literal game of leapfrog. The second is elephants. The third is dogs on a tightrope, which, that sounds familiar. The fourth is rabbits. The fifth is both frogs and snakes. The sixth is elephants and rhinos, and you get the idea. Jump, jump. Looks like we got a jumping theme going on here. And oh boy, does this guy make this game look promising or what? Just jump, jump up the waterfall. And that's about it. It's not a flawed game, just not a great game. Magic Bubble. Oh, and for fuck's sake, it's just Tetris again. But this time with bubbles. I actually kind of like it. Dominoes. Yet another one of those classic games that I just don't have any clue on how to play. So, sorry, next. Cannonade. Cannonade. Another Space Invader styled shooter. Can't go too wrong with those, I guess. Hen and Sons. Oh boy. What could this be about? Oh, it's just the same exact thing as Pizza Delivery Game, except this time you're a hen, collecting up your sleepy little henlets. Yep, henlets. That's now a word. Roll with it. And finally, 110. We've officially hit the halfway mark with a little game called Cute Fish. And I think you're supposed to match the fish on top with the fish on the bottom. I don't know. This sucks.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need to take a break. This is ridiculous. I mean, 220 games? That's a hell of a lot of games to review, and most of them are terrible. At least the first 110 have been. They're all like, what? They're all like the same space shooters, the same car driving games, just... I don't know. I regret all of this. I totally regret doing this, but I'm gonna see it through. But for right now, I need to do something else. I need to get my mind off of this. I just feel like I'm rotting my brain out with this crap. A waste of time.